Hi guys, Crystal here from Homemaking on the Homestead, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a grocery haul. This was a much bigger haul. We hadn't been but a few places here and there to grab some milk or grab some veggies. So this was let's get stuff restocked in the house again. So I do share prices with you along the way. And as I've said before in my other grocery hauls, I live in the Pacific Northwest. And from what I hear from a lot of you ladies, that my prices are actually less in some things like produce and such than what yours are. So as always, I'm curious to know what you're paying for different items and what things are looking like in your area. So for now, I'm going to take you on the whole trip like I usually do. So we're going to head into town and hit Costco and Winco and then wrap it up and come back home, and I'll show you a big layout what I bought and prices. So let's go shopping. We got an early start to this day. We had several errands to run, and our last thing was going to be doing the grocery shopping. And our first stop for that was Winco. When I walk into the store, they always have these items that are on sale, and they grab my attention. And I needed some olives to restock, and I needed some tomatoes, so I went ahead and grabbed those first off. Then it was time to move on to the fresh produce. I picked up some tomatoes, which still seemed to be a pretty good price. I couldn't believe what a bargain the asparagus was. I picked up 2 of them, and we definitely enjoyed them. And then I moved on to more salad vegetables. Lettuce, I cannot believe how expensive lettuce is getting. I don't know what it's looking like in your area, but it's much more than what I used to be paying for it. I grabbed some mini peppers as well. I always like to have those on hand. They're great for salads or casseroles or soups and things like that. Cucumbers were still an awesome deal. That, again, I'm really surprised at the price of those lately. And then I needed some green onions, and they looked better last week, our last shopping trip. They weren't looking all that great. I moved on to the bulk section. I needed some rice and I needed some oats. And I like buying it in the bulk. It's a good deal, and I can get what I need. I had lasagna on my menu plan, so I grabbed a box of lasagna noodles. I also was out of baking powder. Not great when you want to do some baking. And I needed brown sugar as well. So obviously, in the desire to always want to be frugal, I look for the least price, the cheapest item for whatever I'm buying. And there are times, because of health reasons, that I may choose to buy something that is not the least expensive. And that was the case with this tuna fish. I found the first brand at the least expensive price and read the ingredients on it and was really surprised to see that the tuna contained soy. I have never seen that before. I went to the next least expensive brand, and they did not have any soy in it. So I try to avoid soy products. I don't know, that's just me, but I do try to avoid foods that have soy in them. And so I ended up picking the tuna fish that was just a little bit more expensive. Do you ever do that? Do you make choices in your groceries based on your own health preferences? I would really like to know that. Let me know. I needed some provolone cheese for a meal, and I looked at the price, and that came out to $4.76 a pound, so I went ahead and grabbed a little bit of that. And then when I was looking over where the other cheese was, I found it for $4.22 a pound. I grabbed that one instead. Every little bit of savings helps, especially nowadays. I needed some sour cream, which was $2.36. And I also needed some cottage cheese for my lasagna. I have plans to make yogurt, so I picked up a small one so that I could use it as my starter. The only frozen vegetables that I needed on this trip was some corn. I just like to have it on hand for soups or casseroles. My husband wanted some French fries, so I went ahead and picked up a bag of fries. And of course, the last stop was the bakery, and he spotted cookies, so they went into the cart. At that point, it was time to check out, and we headed over to the registers and to pay for our groceries. Winco is a bag-it-yourself grocery store, and we have to bring our own bags, otherwise we have to pay for them. And so I bagged it all up, and we headed out to the car. As I've shared before, we put all our frozen and refrigerated things in an ice chest because we still have one more store to go to and then a long drive home. And now it was time to head to Costco. We were completely out of salsa, so that was the first thing that went into the cart. Do you have a favorite brand of salsa that you like? I also grabbed some of the single serving little cups of peaches, some avocado oil, and I needed that mozzarella cheese for the lasagna. I really enjoy these frozen mango chunks. They are so good. I just let them defrost and eat them as is. And it's a nice change or to have when we run out of fresh fruit. Butter has definitely gone up in price for us, which is about $3 a pound for that 4-pack. What is butter going for in your area? This is my favorite brand of chicken sausages, Adele's, and the pineapple bacon are my absolute favorite ones, and they were on sale, so those ended up going right into the cart. I didn't need hamburger on this trip, but thought I'd grab the price of this 88% lean at $4.49 a pound. How does that compare to what you're paying? I also grabbed some Better Than bouillon. I've heard it's been very highly recommended to me, so I thought, well, let me give it a try. And then it was time to check out and pay for our groceries and head on home. It was a rainy afternoon for sure, but it takes us about 40 minutes or so to get home from Costco. And even in the rain, the views are always beautiful. And here you can see a layout of my Winco shopping trip. There are the items that I mentioned as I was shopping, and mixed in there is a few other items that I missed as I was shopping. But I picked up these rolls for some sub-sandwiches that I have planned on my menu. I needed a couple boxes of Winco gallon-sized storage bags. And no trip to Winco is complete without getting some sushi for a shopping day treat. And my Winco total came to $82.82. And here's a quick look at everything that I got at Costco. The sausage patties, these are pre-cooked, and so all you have to do is heat them up in the microwave, and they make for a good quick breakfast. My total for this Costco trip was $125.78. All right, you guys, that is my big grocery haul, and most of that is going to last me now for quite a while, and the only thing I have to go back to the store for is usually fruit, fresh vegetables, and milk. Tell me, how does that compare to what you pay and what your overall prices are looking like? I would really like to know. Okay, and as always, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.